Well, thank you all for being here today. I'm very excited about our panel discussion. I think it's be very helpful for families that are currently here, but also families that are looking at our schools to be a part of PCA Hybrid. But I want to have you all introduce yourselves as parents of our students here at PCA Hybrid. So let's start over here with the Stevens.
Sure.
Feel free to get started and we'll go around and y'all introduce yourselves.
Absolutely. We're the Stevens family. We've got two kiddos. Charlotte is in second grade and Cash is in kindergarten.
Hi, we're the Thomas family. This is Julie and I'm Matthew. We have two kids as well. Our younger son, Seth Thomas, goes to sixth grade in the hybrid program, and we have a freshman, Jude.
We're the Agars. I'm Caitlin.
I'm Justin, and we have two children as well in the hybrid program, Karis in second grade and Callan in kindergarten.
Thank you for being here. Just start with some basic questions, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. So the first question is, what have you enjoyed most and your children enjoyed most about the hybrid school? Anybody can go first.
You know, one of the things that we've enjoyed most is that the faculty here just love our kids so much. And that was one of the deciding factors on us joining Prestonwood was just the sheer difference between, your school and other schools that are out there. And so, there's so many things that align with that, but just the love that their teachers have for them shows every single day, and I think makes them better.
It just makes you feel so good to pick them up at the end of the day and they have a smile on their face and they are making friends. They love their teachers. So I would just second what Justin said about how we feel that hospitality in the school from everyone we worked with in admissions before we were a part of the school through the daycare team that loves on our kids, and it's been such a great experience. And the project-based learning has been so fun. So I think about the science projects that they've worked on, the skeleton project that Karis got to work on in second grade, and just how it really helps us with that love of learning that we want to instill in our children.
So our son's in sixth grade, and he has projects at school that require him to pull out his creative side. Like they're learning ancient history, but they're required to pull out like advertisements, commercials, and make them modern. And it just amazes me to see, or us to see him pull out his creative side and things that we never imagined we would see him do. And I think that is an amazing way to pull potential out of the children. And that was one of the aspects of the program that we really love. And the teachers have been so committed to see him individually grow, whether it's in Bible, whether it's in having him lead prayer, and those things just help us see him grow as an 11-year-old into a young man.
In the past 2 years, between both the boys, they've experienced the hybrid program, the full-time program, and PCA Plus. And we would love to say thank you for the fact that you have 3 different programs, right? The reason being, it fit where we were, where Julie and I were at the time, irrespective of the fact that there was COVID and everything else, but it fit where we were, and it met us and it met our children from a perspective of the specific needs that they had, and that is huge for us. And the fact that they all work off of each other, that they can actually borrow the best from each is of huge value for us.
And speaking from homeschooling mom perspective, like Sarah was saying, it helps me fill in the gaps that I couldn't address at home. Like you mentioned, he's loving theater, he's loving honor choir, he's loving every activity that you have him do at school, even the projects, he loves them. I wouldn't have been able to offer those to him as effectively as the school is doing right now. We had 5 days of school, yes, we did it as diligently as possible, but there are always gaps when I'm doing it by myself, and this is just the perfect way to fit the pieces of the puzzle together where he gets the full package.
If you were to narrow it down to one measure of strength that our school has, what would that one thing be? What's the strongest aspect of PCA Hybrid for you and your family?
Just one, huh? It's tough. So.
I think you guys have really exemplified what a quality Christian education looks like. So the word quality comes to mind. We wanted everything for our kids. So we wanted a school that would grow their faith and would be academically rigorous and challenging for them while still giving us time to customize the experience for each child because they have different needs and different learning styles. And we wanted a little time to be able to travel together as a family. We have opportunities to travel from time to time for work. We wanted the kids to be able to come on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday from occasion and be alongside us for that. And so we have found that PCA was able to fill all of those desires with a really quality experience. And so everything from the Operation Hope program that you've put together so that they can learn entrepreneurship and stewardship to when we drop them off at car drop off and they get high fives from the teachers and the teachers greet them by name, everything has been quality. And so it's allowed us to really trust this school with our children, knowing that they're going to be loved and nurtured and that their faith will grow while they're here, alongside all of those extra desires that we had that we think are really hard to find elsewhere.
So what we see is the trickle-down effect of the dedication you give to our kids. It goes from you, Mr. Wendell, down to Miss Coco, down to his teachers, Miss Stephanie and Miss April. It literally is visible in each layer of the education. Like, so he can come up to Mr. Wendell and give him a hug, or shake his hands, give Miss Coco a hug his teachers, and the dedication that each one of you have put into him is not just at classroom level. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond the walls of the classroom into the hallways, and it's just a blessing to us as a family. It's just entrusting our children to a school and a leadership that takes their lives, their spiritual, their emotional lives very seriously, and that gives us peace as parents at home.